Welcome to day 13 of 100 days of breath. I am at a pond, and this place I have driven by a million times since I've lived in this city, and I've never stopped in. So, somewhere I've never been. And it's interesting how much you pay attention when something's brand new. Noticing different shades of green, noticing the way the trees are growing, noticing the way the water looks, just noticing all the newness of my surroundings. So, arriving here, taking a moment to get comfortable, invitation to take a seated position, finding a chair with back support, or maybe it feels good to be in a lying down position. Just noticing what feels right for you in this moment. Checking in, noticing how you're arriving. How are you? Maybe you've had an absolutely amazing day and you've never felt so alive. Maybe you are maybe not really sure how you are. Maybe you've had a really shitty day and you're arriving tired and stressed. Just knowing that all of you is welcome. You get to be here and arrive in this moment however you are. So, we are going to breathe into safety and deepening the connection with your breath. So if this is your first video you're catching, just know that you are the number one guide. So always listening to your body, what feels right for you, going at a speed or depth that feels right. There's no pressure to go fast or follow along with my speed. Knowing that you can come back to your natural breath at any moment. And any sound or movement is always welcome. Just noticing what feels right for you, what you're needing in that moment, and taking it. So, the breath patterns. We are going to do a sigh breath. So I'm going to go over the breath patterns and then I'll guide you through the active part of the breathing when we start. The sigh breath is in through the nose and sighing it out just like that. So it's a nice deep inhale from the nose and the exhale just falls from the body. It might feel good to pause in between these breaths and just kind of settle in and land here even more. And then we are going to do a triactive breath. So that is a 2-part inhale, and it is all done through the mouth. So just practicing now just to notice how it feels. I like to do this breath with pursed lips, so I'm sucking through a straw. So that first breath is in the belly, then up into the heart space, and then out. So you're starting with the belly, chest, and out. And the depth and the speed is up to you. So those are the breath patterns that we're going to be using, and I would also love to do a breath hold. So that's inhaling through the nose and holding at the top and just noticing what feels good for you. Maybe you hold that breath for 5 seconds. Maybe you hold that breath for 30 seconds. Just noticing when you want to release. So taking a minute and just connecting with your physical body. Maybe it feels good to sway. Maybe it feels good to stretch or wiggle. Really taking up space, connecting with your body. And we're gonna start with our side body. So just feeling into your shoulders. Just noticing where your shoulders are. Maybe you're a little tension. Just noticing where your shoulders are, creating space here. Noticing where your arms want to go. Maybe your arms just want to wiggle for a minute. Maybe your hands want to shake. Noticing where your hands want to go. Then we're going to check in with our front body. So checking in with your chest, just noticing the sensations that are here. Checking in with your stomach. Noticing if you're holding or sucking in this moment. Can you allow your belly to soften? Maybe it needs a wiggle. Maybe a hand over your belly. Then checking in with your back body. So if you're in a seated position, kind of leaning back and just allowing that chair to support you. If you're lying down, just feeling the points of your body that are being held, maybe your shoulders, your back, your hips. Taking a moment to check in with your posture, lengthening your spine, feeling that pull on the crown, opening the shoulders, feeling so safe to take up space, safe to be in your body. We're going to start that breath. So starting with a sigh breath, allowing this moment to be easy. There's no pressure to get it right. Just breathing in. Sighing it out. Breathing in, lengthening the spine. Sighing it out, allowing your jaw to soften. Just moving through this breath as slow or as fast as feels right for you. Breathing in, expanding the belly. And sigh. Giving the shoulders permission to soften. Checking in with your feet, wiggling your toes, gently pushing your feet down. Allowing the sigh to be as gentle or as big as you need. Maybe you're carrying a lot of stress and it just feels so good to connect with sound and have a really big sigh on that exhale. Allowing your belly to soften. One more, nice deep inhale, really taking up space. Lengthening the spine, opening the shoulders, and sighing it out. Coming back to your natural breath. Just arriving here, wiggling your toes, rolling your shoulders. We're going to do the triactive breath through the mouth. So maybe one hand wants to go on your belly, maybe the other hand on your heart space. And just notice if you're putting your hands on your body, how you're holding your body. And this can be really nourishing. So the first inhale through the belly, up into the heart, and out. And as you're flowing through this breath, really finding your own pace. This moment gets to be about you and what feels good in your body. So breathing in, filling the belly, up into the heart. Finding your flow. Lengthening the spine, taking up space. That's it. Maybe it feels good to wiggle or stretch as you breathe. finding your flow, breathing in, filling up the belly, feeling the side body expand up into the heart, opening the shoulders. That's it. Noticing this breath as a wave and just kind of flowing and clearing anything, just connecting with anything in your body in this moment. Just letting these emotions, these sensations know that you're here for it. I've got you. I've got you. One more nice deep breath, filling the belly, filling the heart, and out. Releasing the breath, coming back to your natural breath. Wiggling your toes, gently pushing your feet down, feeling that support behind you, that support holding you safe, just allowing your body to be held. Inviting you in for a top hold. So breathing in, filling up full. One more little sip. Opening the shoulders, softening, holding that breath. Feeling your heart expand. You're doing amazing. Releasing that breath whenever you're ready. And a couple more sigh breaths here. So breathing in. That's it. Couple more sigh breaths, just setting the day down. You're doing amazing. One more nice deep breath in. Allowing your jaw to soften. Allowing your shoulders to soften. Noticing where your hands want to go. Maybe your hands over your heart. Softening the belly. Checking back in, noticing how you're feeling in this moment. You're amazing. You've got this. Thank you so much for taking a moment to connect and breathe. And we shall see you tomorrow.